Hi, I'm Bill Farrell with Empty Tiger Stories and Empty Tigers, the feature film. Today, we're having an interview with Jackie Wagner Long, a local legend at St. Mary's High School in Paducah. Jackie graduated high school with honors, and during her high school career, she won 16 KHSAA state championship gold medals. 4 times she was selected by the Kentucky Track and Cross Country Coaches Association as Class A Runner of the Year. And in 2019, Jackie was inducted into the KHSAA Hall of Fame. Welcome, Jackie. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
No, we appreciate it. Before you focused on running, you were also a competitive swimmer when you were young, and you won numerous awards. So in middle school, you participated in both swimming and track. What was it that made you decide to focus on track only?
So my whole background, I was just a super competitive kid. So I just wanted to know how I could win. And that's really all I cared about was winning.
Okay.
And so that the single sports like running and track served me well because I used to just go to my coaches and say, how do I win? I, fell upon running when I was in basically 5th grade. I competed in a little Tater Day trot in Benton, Kentucky.
Okay.
And I ended up winning the 5K in blue jeans and high top tennis shoes.
Okay.
For females. And so all the local coaches were like, does she run? Whatever. No, I just swam. So I continued running and swimming. My coach at St. Mary was notified because these other coaches were like, she must be a runner. And I just wasn't. And so they didn't want to push too much on me. Back then, 6th graders ran high school track and whatnot. So they entered me in a few races. I continued cross training with swimming. It honestly worked out well to do both, some of the.
Almost like cross training. It's those legs that got you going in the sport.
Yeah.
Swimming, kicking, or running, right?
And swimming made, makes your lungs strong. So basically, I chose to only do running because I was better at running. I was good at swimming, but better at running.
Okay.
And I wanted to play high school basketball.
You mentioned 6th grade competing at a high school level. You won your first state championship that year as a 6th grader. Your first state high school level championship.
Yes.
That must have been amazing. That was a 3,200 meter race.
Yes.
It's about 2 miles.
Yes.
Right? Is that unusual for you at that time for 6th graders to be beating all the high schoolers, the older, supposedly more physically strong athletes?
There was definitely, they did an article one time that said phenom. It was at the time, it was super impressive. And I actually ran my fastest time ever in 6th grade.
In 6th grade.
I never got any faster until I got to college. But regardless, you don't know what you don't know. And I didn't know anything. I just wanted to win, like I told you.
Okay.
So I was just going to do whatever it was to win. And historically, distance runners don't have to be as strong as, as a sprinter.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Looking back, is there any one person in your family that was inspiring you or always had your back, or any coach that really was the one that helped you succeed more than any other coaches?
First off, my coach, John Durbin, he's a St. Mary phenom himself and just a great guy overall. He was basically a personal trainer, told me what all to do, when to do it, and would run with me all my miles. Yeah.
Wow.
And, when you're young and, you're running these long distance runs, it was nice to have someone to, keep pace and tell you what to do. But he made it so, easy, told me the time I need to run and I'd do it. But my family, nobody was super, they always just wanted to know if I had fun. All of the competitiveness and the training, it was all put on me, myself, that I did myself.
Okay.
But nobody in my family, everybody was laid back. Everybody thought it was super cool. Dad, mom, stepdad, everybody was super supportive.
They were just like,
but did you have fun?
Did you have fun? And you do you, Jackie,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. No, not like it is today.
You had probably a lot of colleges recruiting you, looking for you. Do you remember how many it was? Or?
I just, back then you got stuff in the mail. And
Okay.
I'll be honest, like nobody in my household, there wasn't really like guidance. My mom hadn't even been to college. My dad had, but he didn't live with us. And it just wasn't like, that's not what we were thinking. I would get, mail from all over, but I didn't even know necessarily to reply back.
Oh, okay.
So, or go
Right.
visit. There was no direction.
Okay.
And so UK was the only one that really like came to the house or made the phone call, came to the house. And I think honestly, my family wanted me close. So
Okay. So they were like, go UK.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I went there.
If you could go back in time
Hmm.
and give yourself advice, what age would you be and what would you say to yourself? Or let's put it another way. What's one piece of advice you would give to a young runner, a high school kid, maybe wants to run at the next level and compete? What would be your golden nugget of advice for them?
Always have fun. Yes.
Always have fun.
But know, like, if you do, let's say this, if you do want to go to college, know why you want to go to college. Don't just go to college for the trophy to say, I'm going to college and running, and be particular, like, vet a lot of colleges and decide, like, what are your true plans? Get to know the coach, get to, do all the things that I didn't do.
Okay.
Because I think I would have enjoyed it if I felt like I maybe not competed at such a high level, a Division I.
Right. You went on after your career, maybe another interview about where we talk about after the final whistle.
Yes.
What did you go on and do after your career was over, after college was over? You were pretty successful in business.
I found my niche and career in network marketing, and it's team building, it's coaching, it's, helping others win. And so
Win.
essentially it wasn't coaching through a sport, but coaching through life and coaching through business.
Right. I think there's a parallel there too, though, because you're being competitive and you're trying to you're doing something you like to do. And it's still the same kind of person that Jackie is, a competitor, wants that fun.
Yeah.
And you were successful at that. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Jackie, I really appreciate
Yeah,
your time
thank you,
today.
Bill.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I
All right.
appreciate it.
Great.